if there is one thing that will go down in Kenyan politics as the worst MOU to ever been formed under the noses of Kenyan politics between the executive and the opposition, is the one for the former Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya, Raiĺa Amolo Odinga, and Kenya Kwanza government led by President William Samoei Ruto. This MOU came as a tension cooler midst the Gen Z ragos, which we saw demonstrations moving forward until the youth of the nation occupied the upper house of parliament, that is the parliament led by one speaker, Moses Wetangula. So Raiĺa Amolo Odinga and William Samoei Ruto sat down and came out with an MOU that brought down the tensions of political wars and political ragos in the country. This MOU, it was signed by Raiĺa Amolo Odinga, and during the reading of the MOU in KICC grounds, the Secretary General of ODM, one Edwin Sifuna, was there. Edwin Sifuna came and highlighted the 10 points that were in that MOU. And since then, Sifuna, in every national TV opportunity that he gets, he goes ahead to trash the MOU, because he believes that the government did not adhere to the rules or did not adhere to the points and the guidelines that they were issued in the MOU. Today again, when Sifuna was speaking in Mumias, he went ahead to trash the said MOU. He has said that the MOU died when Ruto went ahead with the killing of the innocent Gen Zs who were criticizing his government. We all know Sifuna being an outspoken person who always speaks his mind. And he told us when he was on Citizen TV during an interview that even if Raiĺa is backed by both Gachagua and Raiĺa Amolo Odinga, the Kenyans are not going to vote the government of William Samoei Ruto back. So today, Orange Democratic Movement ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna has strongly detested the Memorandum of Understanding his party leader Raiĺa Amolo Odinga signed with President William Samoei Ruto 3 months ago. The two leaders realized a working pact on March 7th, stipulating areas of cooperation in solving the pressing issue affecting the common citizen. Speaking in Western Kenya today, Sifuna observed that abductions and extrajudicial killings were among the issues the pact was devised to solve. He observed that no progress had been made by the government to address the matter, hence rendering the memorandum a pointless document. The Nairobi senator was speaking in light of the killing of blogger Albert Ojwang in police custody. Where we have reached, we want action, not empty ones. As for me, if you asked me, I would say that MOU we signed with UDA is of no use. As I speak today, it's useless. How can we agree that you don't kill the youths? Then a young man is picked from his home in Homa Bay and then killed inside a police cell, he said. Sifuna, we all know that he is not going to keep quiet over this thing of one blogger who was murdered under the nose and under the supervision of the DIG of police, one Mr. Eliud Langat. Sifuna has said that in the MOU that they signed with one President William Samoei Ruto, the MOU addressed the killings and the compensation of the Gen Zs who were murdered during the anti-finance bill protest in 2024 June. But the presidents and the Kenya Kwanza regimes seems not to be aware about that clause in that memorandum of understanding. Some people, more so those supporters of ODM and those who were in the Azimio la Umoja coalition, said that Raiĺa only negotiated for his stomach and for his dogs to be impacted in the government of one President William Samoei Ruto. We saw Raiĺa come out with names of people who are even holding members of parliament positions, that is the MPs, like Kinabandi. They were brought in this government due to this memorandum of understanding. We all know that Sifuna has been trashing that, saying that even before the memorandum of understanding was signed by the signature of Raiĺa Amolo Odinga, ascertained to that memorandum, already Bandi, Joho, Wycliffe Oparanya, they were in this government, and one Opiyo Wandayi. They were already in this government. President William Ruto and already named them as members of the executive, that is the cabinet ministers, and they should not defer their duties saying that they signed a memorandum of understanding, because even before this memorandum of understanding was even restructured or the points were written down amid the consultation that Raiĺa Amolo Odinga carried nationwide, saying he wanted to hear what the ground was saying regarding this government so that he would present himself on the table with the votes of the people who believed in him during the 2022 general elections. He went with those points. One of the points was the killing of the Gen Zs and the extrajudicial killings, because someone said, that is Millie Odhiambo, saying that if you are on a top position and you do not want criticism, or you does not want to see anybody with a differing statement or a differing view over the rulings and over the laws that you are passing, then you should step down, and someone who is willing to receive opposition or criticism from the peoples on the ground should step up. This was directly directed to DIG Langat. We all know that there is no way President William Samoei Ruto is going to allow DIG Langat go down on this one, because people are saying, the rumors in town are saying that this is the man who has been leading the rogue police officers who have been conducting the killings, the torture, and the abductions of any youth or any big voice that has been criticizing the government of the day. Even the Longton brothers who were abducted, and Kina Bob Jagi, who went for 3 months without anyone setting eyes on them, and then later they were released. He is the same man who was behind it. And that is now, if DIG Langat goes down, Ruto knows very well that this man will carry along very big names with him to the grave. And that is why William Ruto has not uttered a word over the suspension of DIG Langat, so that he could pave way for the investigation to be carried out well by the IPOA. We all know that the IPOA and the Kenya police are under his nose, because this man is second in command in police, and you can never, he is the one already giving the rules. He is telling the police on how to investigate him. That one cannot happen, because he will not give a rule that will go to punish the people that are under him, or the people that are involved in this abracadabra of abducting peoples and killing them. So Sifuna said, if the ODM is really in government, then we should see our man Raiĺa Amolo Odinga speaking about these things. We are told that if we want to read the mind of Raiĺa Amolo Odinga, listen to the ones of one Edwin Sifuna. And if you want to hear the position of the ODM party in everything, listen to the Secretary General. And he is the same man. So, who should we believe in this? Is Raiĺa really against this? Or is Raiĺa quiet because his mouth is full? We are told that if you are eating of served table manners, you should not make noise when eating. So Raiĺa is quiet about this thing. We are still waiting to hear from him, because this is a man from Homa Bay County, which is his stronghold. I would like to hear your views on this. Leave a comment on the comment section, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is Janjala Mjini KE. Let's meet on our next video.